Hey guys, today I'm going to do a quick review about the Hatch Sleep white noise machine, sound machine that we got for our second baby. This is the second Hatch product that we get for this house. We got one for our toddler, which is 2.5 now, and we still use it. The difference is the one we have for our toddler is the first generation, and this is the second generation. I just set it up and I actually love the second generation more than the first one. It's so much easier to use, the settings, everything about it. So yeah, in this video I am going to talk about some of the features, the new features for the second generation that I really like, and one thing that I think you should know before buying. So the first thing I like about this second generation Hatch sound machine is the size of it. I feel like the first one is taller and a little bit wider. This one, you can compare it to my hands. I don't have very big hands, and yeah, I think this is perfect because you can literally fit this anywhere and it sounds the same. It's just as loud as the other one, which is bigger, so to me that's a plus. You also have the option to have a clock right here. I turned it off. Usually we don't leave any lights on, so we're not gonna have the clock on, but you have the option to have it on or off. I'm gonna turn it on right now so you can see how it looks. All right, here it is, the clock. You can also make it brighter or dimmer. You have the option to do that on the app. They also made it so much easier to use the ring this time. You can choose between settings. You can have setting 1, which is the music, and then you can have setting 2, which is the white noise, and you can have a 3, 4, 5. And the coolest thing I'm gonna show you right now, you can just step and you're gonna see number 1, which means the first setting. I have the lullaby song. You press again, number 2, which is the white noise. If you press and hold, it turns off. The difference between this one with the first generation is that this one gives you a little bit of time to switch from settings. The first one didn't. So if your baby was sleeping and you had the white noise on and you tried to change to something else or try to see what setting it was, it would immediately start playing and it would wake your baby up. So now they give you a few seconds to decide between settings, which is very helpful. Here, I can demonstrate and you'll see what I'm talking about. So when you click, see, it takes like a second or two to start playing. So let's say you don't want setting 1 because your baby's sleeping. You want to go to the white noise. So let me turn this off. So let me demonstrate. So let me show you. So you're gonna press 1, 2, and it's gonna go to the white noise. It doesn't start playing setting 1 before going to setting number 2. All right, so here you have the app. Also very, very easy to use. I think it's easier than the first one. You can choose right here the touch ring, and you can have the settings like I talked in the beginning. So setting number 1, we have the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star music, and setting number 2, we have the white noise. And to set another bedtime routine, as you can see right here, you can do a bedtime routine, time to rise if you want your baby to wake up at a certain time with a certain music, and you can do a custom routine. The one thing I said in the beginning, I think you should know before getting this Hatch sound machine, is that I was hoping that the second generation would have more music options and even white noise options. And they do, but you have to pay extra every month to have access to that, which is a bummer. I wish they would have added something else, you know, like new music or, like I said, different sound noises. But I don't think that's a huge problem. We're gonna be using the same music, I guess, and white noise that we use with our toddler. And like I said, the features in this second generation is so much better, and they cost the same thing, the first generation with the second generation. So love it, highly recommend it. If you're thinking about getting one of these, you should. It really helps my baby fall asleep a lot faster.